And he taught, saying unto them, Is it not written, My house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. Mark 11, verse 17. My house is your own inward temple, every thought, every emotion, every hidden corner of your consciousness. It was meant to be a silent sanctuary of prayer, an altar where you commune with the Father who has arisen within you. But you have filled it with thieves, doubt, fear, regret, the idle voices of tomorrow and yesterday. These pilfer your power, steal your peace, and profane the holy place where Christ, your own divine I Am, would dwell. See now that the cleansing comes like a lightning bolt, unexpected, irresistible. The Christ within, who has been born, who has suffered and risen unseen in you, moves with holy indignation. He overturns the tables of illusion, casts out the money changers of ego and sense, and restores your temple to its true purpose, communion with God as you. No longer a crowded den of doubts, your mind becomes a house of prayer open to all nations, to every faculty of your being, inviting each to bow before the living presence. This is the sign of your journey's end, the final act before you shed this mortal frame and put on your body of glory. When the house is cleansed, the veil is removed. You stand face to face with the Christ who is you. And at that moment there is no shadow that heralds his coming. It comes like a thief in the night. But you are ready, for your temple is purified. Prayer flows unbroken, and the voice of your Father speaks within. You are my beloved. In you I am well pleased. Let this clearing of the temple be more than story. Let it be your living experience. Remove every idol of sense, every counterfeit thought. Then with open heart, welcome the Christ who alone can call your once imprisoned temple truly a house of prayer for all nations. Within your own consciousness lies a sacred dwelling where spirit and you meet in quiet communion. This inner sanctuary functions as your personal house, a place held in gentle stillness, ready to receive the whispers of higher guidance. As you cultivate what the scriptures call the house of prayer, your imagining mind becomes receptive and open, inviting the subtle, still voice of intuition to speak. In that receptive space, creativity and peace flow naturally, and you sense the deep harmony of all possibility. Yet when doubt, fear, and judgment crowd your thoughts, they transform this holy chamber into a den of thieves, stealing your serenity and clouding your vision. To reclaim your inner peace, simply notice these intruders, allow them to pass, and return your attention to that quiet sanctuary where spirit speaks and your creative power shines. Begin by understanding that cleansing the inner temple means clearing away every limiting belief from your awareness, so that only pure imagination can reside there. As you accomplish this purification, prayer naturally unfolds as a vivid feeling of the wish fulfilled operating within your mental sanctuary. Once you have removed the thieves of negative evidence, your imaginative word issues forth unhindered by doubt or sabotage. From that point, manifestation arises effortlessly when your inner thought and feeling align perfectly with the reality you desire. In this harmonious alignment, Spirit's activity moves through your newly cleared chamber, bringing your vision into tangible form. Stepping into the role of both temple builder and high priest, awareness gently shines upon every self-limiting assumption, and as each one is lovingly released, consciousness awakens in its original home, the house of prayer. Once restored to this sacred state, the creative potency of the Christ within unfolds naturally, so that every prayer born of vivid imagination takes shape and form. In that realm of inner sovereignty, nothing outside can exert control. For the moment the mental sanctuary is reclaimed and vigilantly guarded, the power to shape reality rests securely in its rightful place. Each day invites a gentle temple audit, a moment to become aware of any intrusive doubts or condemning thoughts, and to consciously replace them with a vivid mental picture of your desire already fulfilled. As this practice deepens, you learn to cultivate a short, radiant prayer scene. Imagine yourself speaking to Spirit in the Holy of Holies, sensing the joy of the answer rather than the absence of it. Whenever old thieves of doubt or discouragement reappear, visualize Jesus, your own consciousness, driving them out, and assert your authority over those self-defeating patterns. Finally, before you drift into sleep, rest in gratitude for the inner cleansing you have accomplished and for the abundant fruit your prayer imagination will bring. In this way, the story of Mark 11:17 ceases to feel like a distant temple narrative and instead becomes your personal instruction manual for reclaiming divine dominion over thought, revealing that you, too, are the living temple of creative power.